Okay, so are you ready to put on your detective hats today?
Let's do it.
All right, because today we're going
Mm-hmm.
deep into a classic art heist.
Sounds fun.
Trying to figure out
Yeah.
if we can solve this
Mm-hmm.
just using these clues from the very beginning of this police investigation.
Right.
And the source material
Yeah.
is a fictional story
Okay.
set in good old London.
I love London.
And we're going to be following along with these detectives
Mm-hmm.
as they try to recover this super valuable painting
Cool.
stolen from the Royal Art Gallery.
It is a classic.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I think is interesting about this whole thing is that it really gives us a look into,
Yeah.
how detectives actually work.
Right.
But, I mean, obviously, you have to remember,
Right.
this is all made up.
Of course. Yeah.
So we can
Like,
learn
whatever.
from what they're doing, but we should also, think about
Sure.
how this would actually play out in the real world.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can learn from their process,
Yeah.
but also think critically.
Totally.
Yeah.
Be critical.
Of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's meet
Yeah.
our main players here.
Okay, who do we got?
First up, we got Detective Brown.
All right.
He's our lead investigator. He is like your classic
All right.
coffee-loving,
Okay.
loves his dog.
All right.
I think even more, he loves solving puzzles.
Oh, so he's going to love this.
Oh, he's in it to win it.
Okay, cool.
And then his partner,
Okay.
Vasu Patel,
All right.
she is bringing the sharp
Yes.
observation to this whole scene.
Observant eye.
Yeah.
She's got that eye.
She's got a good eye for things,
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think their contrasting personalities are going to make this
Oh, I bet.
really interesting.
Yeah.
They're going to have to work together
I got to figure it out.
to solve this thing.
They got to work together. Yeah.
And, of course, we can't forget
Oh, right.
the victim
Yeah.
in all of this,
Who is it?
Mr. Harris, who owns the gallery.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
Uh-oh.
the now missing artwork.
The missing art.
Yeah, so just picture it.
Okay, I'm picturing.
The Royal Art Gallery,
Okay.
usually bustling
Oh, yeah, tons of people.
with people who love art.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a crime scene.
Oh, no.
There's an empty space on the wall
Oh, gosh.
where this priceless painting
It's gone.
once hung.
Wow.
And all that's left is a broken lock.
Okay.
Like, if you walked into this gallery,
I mean,
what would you be thinking?
first thing I'm thinking is the
Yeah.
broken lock. That's a big clue.
It is.
It is a big one.
Tells us, it wasn't anything super fancy.
Right.
Not like Mission Impossible,
Nothing crazy.
This is just straight up somebody broke in.
Yeah.
Probably somebody who knew the place,
Right.
wanted to get in and out.
Quickly. Yeah, just like bam, bam, bam. Yeah, in and out.
Okay, so let's
Wow.
walk through this investigation
Yeah.
step by step.
Okay, love it.
Brown and Patel start off
Okay.
by interviewing
I see it.
Mr. Harris,
Right.
right? They're trying to understand,
What happened?
what even happened,
Get the timeline.
the timeline
Yeah.
of everything.
Yep.
Then they go to the security footage.
Oh, the footage.
It's 2:0 a.m.,
Okay.
and there it is,
What is it?
a shadowy figure,
Oh, classic.
mask up,
Uh-huh.
moving quickly,
Of course.
like classic heist move.
It is a classic.
Oh, wait.
I mean, choosing 2.0 a.m.
Yeah,
Classic.
makes sense.
Most people are sleeping.
Sure.
Security's not really paying attention.
Yeah, they're probably like dozing off.
Exactly.
It's the middle of the night.
And the mask.
Yeah,
It's not just to be a mystery,
right.
It's also so they don't leave any DNA,
Smart.
you know.
So even though we got this figure on camera
Right.
identifying them, it's going to be really hard.
That's a tough one.
It is.
Yeah.
And then it gets even harder
Oh, no.
because when they dust for fingerprints,
Mhm.
they come up empty.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
So they decide to shift their focus
Okay, where are they going?
to the gallery staff,
The staff.
which makes sense.
It does,
They're
because
like-
they have access.
They have access to the artwork.
Yeah.
So,
It's always the first.
yeah, they're the first suspect.
The first people you look at.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
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 It's like in those murder mysteries.
It's always
the person
Yeah, the person
closest to it.
who's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Makes total sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So are they trying to figure out like
They're trying to figure out the motive.
the mode? Okay.
Yeah.
So who would want
To
to do this?
the U.S. painting. Yeah.
Was it somebody on the inside?
Ooh, insider.
Was it for the money? Or was it something more,
There's something else.
personal?
Personal. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So the story takes us to each staff member's house
They're going house to house.
like door to door.
Door to door. Okay.
They're like digging into their backgrounds, their finances, like anything
Anything at all.
that could help them
That could be a clue.
find a lead.
Yeah.
I'm like turning into a detective myself,
Yeah, me too.
trying to put all the pieces
I'm gonna put
together.
my little board with
Yeah.
yarn.
The yarn,
Yeah.
connecting the pictures.
Exactly.
So what are your first impressions of all of this?
I mean, it's still early.
Yeah.
But what I'm looking for is like, are
Yeah.
there stories
Yeah.
adding up?
Are there holes?
Yeah. Holes in the
Their stories, inconsistencies,
Inconsistency. Yeah.
any signs of money problems?
Ooh, money problems. Yeah.
Maybe they owe somebody something.
Okay.
Or even, a grudge.
Oh, a grudge.
Yeah.
Again,
Mm.
Mr. Harris.
Mr. Harris.
Go.
So like any of those things,
Any of those things could be a red flag.
red flags,
Pointing to a suspect.
pointing to a suspect.
Oh, but just as it's getting good,
Oh,
the story ends. Like, what?
it just ends.
It ends. Are you serious?
Talk about a cliffhanger.
Oh, my gosh.
Like we have more questions than answers.
So many questions.
So many. Wow. Where do we go from here?
Okay, well, I think if we look at the bigger picture,
Yeah.
it's really all about, like,
Yeah.
these little steps that detectives take.
They're being so methodical.
Methodical. Yeah.
I'm-
Checking alibis, looking for any connection
Yeah.
between the staff
Uh-huh.
and this painting.
And the stolen painting.
Right.
Like it really is a puzzle.
I am puzzled.
And they're slowly putting it together.
Just putting it together, yeah.
It is
It is.
a puzzle.
Wow.
So, dear listener,
Yes.
it's your turn. Okay,
Right.
put yourself
I
in
did-
Detective Brown's
My detective hat's on.
shoes.
Hmm.
What would you do next?
Ooh, what would I do?
Yeah. Who would you look at
Oh.
more closely?
All right.
And what clues would you
What would I focus on?
prioritize?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
And remember,
And-
sometimes the tiniest little detail
Oh, yeah.
can be the thing
The tiniest thing.
that breaks the case wide open.
I love that.
Yeah.
So think about it.
Think about it.